For tonight's special feature, I present to you a game in which most have forgotten, and yet some remember it. And yet, it is by a certain production team that you know and remember, and yet, like most things in the 16-bit age, up to now is easily forgotten, except if it was on DLC. So I present to you the one game which kind of changed the whole course of the Sega Genesis. Game Creative Staff, Wolf Team. A long time ago, a sorceress named Castamira lived in a place called Arcus, and she plotted a scheme to destroy the whole world. The sorceress planned to use her dark magic to remake the world according to her own design. She conquered many lands and brought chaos to the lives of innocent people everywhere. Many brave warriors died trying to stop her, but only one person had the courage and strength to confront the sorceress. A good princess called Laety rose up to stop the wicked Castamira. Laety commanded the magical powers of light, and she brought these forces to bear on Castamira. Laety and Castamira clashed in the most powerful battle ever recorded in ancient history. The shockwaves from the battle utterly destroyed the lands around them. After days of fighting, Laety was victorious, and Castamira was confined to the Dark World. In order to seal Castamira's fate, Laety forged a magical sword that would bind Castamira forever. This sword came to be called the Power Laety. This sword had been guarded for centuries by the kings of Arcus, and had been the symbol of peace for the people. Now that peace is threatened again, as the Power Laety has been stolen by the followers of the wicked sorceress Castamira grows stronger. This special Let's Play is from a long, long time ago. I present to you Arcus Odyssey. And yes, it is a two-player game. If it is one player, it is a one or two player game. And as you can tell, yes, it is done by Wolf Team. And why not? Let's play. Now we got choice from 4 people. But knowing me, I am a warrior, so let's do this thing. Act 1, Laety's Power. Of course, you can use magic, but as you can see, it is one of those games that have been forgotten by time. Only because, well, it's an old game, but it's a favorite. This sacred underground shrine, Yukioda, was turned into a nest of caves by the Dark Lords, the weaker I was becoming, the more things were developing, exactly as the Dark Lords had hoped. Please help me. All of my power I'll now give to you. So you hold down the shield by using C, which is also your fire button. And if you were to actually remember, this game was once featured on Nick Arcade. It, however, I don't know why, but some people just didn't try to play the games. So you're taking the magic of regeneration. There are plenty of monsters here. And I don't know why, but in the 90s, most kids just didn't know how to play games, or they just, I don't know. It's like Sonic kind of changed everything, and at the same time, it made people stupid. I kid you not. That's what I feel. I feel like, yes, after Sonic came out, we find our magic regeneration. After Sonic came out, after long forgetting Altered Beast, oh my god, it's like everybody got stupid. I mean, that's what I feel. That's what today's gamers are like. They're actually kind of stupid. I mean, it's generation of gamers, yes. As comparison to my generation, we knew what was up. We're not stupid. And I'm not saying anything terrible about, MMOs or something like that, but as far as knowing what a good game is, it seems like, graphics. Graphics can be shitty, but the gameplay can play like it was a $50 game that you bought from Toys R Us, back in the day. Now, why am I not mentioning much of the game itself? Well, once again, I mentioned Nick Arcade. Because if you ever watched an episode of Nick Arcade, you notice that the kids just didn't have it in them to actually play the damn game as it's supposed to be. To actually attack the game. But I digress. What we have found now is the Lamp of Life, and yes, I would like to have the Lamp of Life. I mean, what's wrong with this game? Other than the fact that you have to do this, tap the button. You have taken the magical power crystal. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about, today's games, but, And here's our first boss, who actually throws stuff at us. And we've beaten him, and we got the power-up gem. And as we open up, we pass the first stage. Now, you're probably wondering, am I going to go through this whole game? You bet your sweet ass I am. Act 2, A Lost Cave. Now, let me remind you, this is a Sega Genesis game. One of the very good titles from the Sega Genesis era. One of the many few forgotten titles in the Sega Genesis era. This is the reason why I do underrated games. Because anybody can do a Mario, a Sonic, or a Zelda game. But how many people actually do the games that were mentioned but just flat out forgotten? Alright, in this stage, you have a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4 people here. Now this one is Kadega. This is a prison where people are kept captive. My partner was taken to the prison. We don't know whose turn is it. We don't know whose turn is it now. It's better if you can escape before they find you. Well, actually, we got 3 people we can choose from. Because Kadega won't be able to go with you. So you got a choice of choosing the following. Furia. You cannot destroy this prison no matter what it means you no matter what means you would use. I've been just trying to do that myself. The next person is this random soldier. To pass away. Oh. He's dead. Dead where he stands. And this one right here. Still talking. And this is Nadiru. A few minutes ago, I saw the key to the dark spirit. A few minutes ago, I saw the key the dark spirit used to open the door while he was bringing people in to be punished. How can we get our hands on that key? So, he's useless. She's not gonna do it. Actually, half of those people between the 2 girls are actually will actually join you. But the one thing we have to do is find the key. Oh yeah, did I mention this game only has 1 life? Yeah, if you actually get killed, that's it. And the only way you can actually come back is password. So we find here a magic power crystal and the potion of invincibility. Yeah, sure. Anyway, we find the magical power crystal and the medicine of regeneration. Now, of course, the medicine of regeneration is instant heal all. I mean, no matter how much damage you've taken, it will instantly be nothing once you get your hands on that. And we find another magical power crystal. And we find the prison key. I mean, there's not much I can actually tell you about this game. I mean, all you're doing is killing things. Killing things in your wake. That's all you're doing. Just killing things in your wake. So, once we have the prison key, oh yes, did I mention they all respawn? Yes, they all respawn in this game. And yes, this is one of those mentions I would possibly do for random co-op. So let's see. Can't choose you, you're pretty much dead. You kind of sound like there's no hope for you. I was really lucky, you saved my life. My name is Kadega, and my job is to get my reward. It's me who should reward you. You saved me. Thank you very much. If we don't hurry, my partner might not make it. We have to rescue him. By the way, can you help me to do that? Yeah, sure. That's good. Let's do it together. So Kataga has joined you. And of course, Kataga throws axes. And he will stick right by you. And of course, it's double coverage. Now I've tried the heroes before, but I've never tried Kataga. So, just for this run, I'm just going to do, Kataga and our warrior hero here, who's practically nameless. I mean, imagine if I were to put this on turbo. Check this out. That's badass if I were to put it on turbo. But I don't. So he fires boomerang axes. And here we find another lamp of life. Yes, let's take it. A lamp of life is basically a phoenix down. Or a life restorer. Now, of course, this is one of those maze type games in which, you really have to use your metal here. If you don't know how to do that, well, you don't deserve to call yourself a gamer now. You're probably wondering, how do I know how to play this game? You have found the magic of elemental summoning. Yes, we would like the magic of elemental summoning. You're probably wondering how I know how to play this game. I've not only played this game before, but I've also seen it done on Nick Arcade. Because as a kid, I watched a lot of game shows. Like Think Fast, Make the Grade, Double Dare, Classic Concentration, Price is Right, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Match Game, Tic-Tac-Toe, every version of Tic-Tac-Toe, Monopoly, the dating game, Studs, Guts, and even its international version. Finders Keepers, Nick Arcade, and even those Nick shows that didn't even seem like game shows, but they kind of say they were game shows. They just say, "Oh, it's a game show." It's not really a game show. Like, What Would You Do? So that's how I know. That's how I know how to play this game. That's how I know the history behind this game. I also remember Supercade, and Jackpot, and Treasure Hunt, and Win, Lose, or Draw, and quite possibly any other game show I failed to mention. Now, if it was really about score here, if I actually had a second person on me, it really would get exciting. But like I said, who knows? This might be done as a 2-player one day. Just hold tight. And oh man, it's been years since I played this game. How do I know? It's been a long time. Because I'm actually going backwards. So I might do 2 parts. Well, 2 levels, rather. Per part. Let's see. Yeah, because considering that this is a maze type game, it's gonna be rather long. Rather not you have to sit through all this. All I have to say is the music is just beautiful for its time. This cat music reminds me of Phantasy Star 2. I do mean about today's gamers. Today's gamers are just ignorant. I mean, today's generation of gamers are quite ignorant. And I don't mean my generation, I mean the new generation of gamers. The ones who say, oh, well, this is better than this. I say, actually, you guys have it easy. I mean, I'm the kind of gamer who who actually enjoys the comfort of an old game. Or the fact that, you know, there's camaraderie in strength of numbers and all that. Ah, here we are. The magic of regeneration. And let's go through here. I think I had to find something. Like a key or something? Right, I got a prison key, but I didn't get a key to the door. Well, good thing I found where the door is. I should now have to find the key to said door. And how do we do that? We actually go around. Because remember, kiddies, it's all about how you play the game. And what does it play like to you? Because I'm sorry, but anybody say, oh, I wanna let's play Half-Life. Dude, I'm not doing anything like that. Stop asking me that. It's the same thing for Earthbound. I tried Earthbound, And I don't know why, but it kind of put me to sleep. And I get more health. I guess that's the only reason why you're scoring. Because you want to build up on the health. Oh, you didn't mind going to the trouble to rescue me from prison. I'm sorry, but I'm no use anymore. My days are numbered, at least. But at least I'm grateful. Unless you have the key to the exit from this reservoir, we can open it. Or can we? Before those rascals caught me, I saw clearly with my own eyes where the key is hidden. The key is at the end of the bridge. Thank you for telling us where the key is. That is what we need to know, sir. I told you, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Now let's see where that damn key is. I kind of miss playing just these kind of games, you know? I remember when I started off doing this, a lot of people criticized me because I use cheats. The thing is, I dare to use cheats. I'll say, yeah, anybody can beat these games, but, you know, you can't say, oh, you're making the game too easy. No, I'm making it easier on myself. Now, if you want to prove how big your ego dick is, be my guest. But not me. No, no. The end of the bridge, huh? Ah, there is the exit key. Thank you. Now we get the hell out of here. Do 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 do. Thank you for telling us with your dying breath, sir, where the goddamn key was. We were getting tired of looking. Now to find the damn exit. That's funny. I find the key. No, I find the exit first. Then I had to go back, see the guy. The dying soldier. He tells me where the key is. Now that I find the key, I can't find the exit. So I have to go back, track all the way around, just to find the exit. This is why I mentioned these kind of games. This is the kind of game that most people these days should really try. So, oh, because it's too hard. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not hard. And I do believe, yep, that's our next boss. So since you can block, this is a good thing. So I can actually get on here. You don't have to meddle in this. Somebody with my abilities can take the life of you. Just like that. Okay, so we're fighting a Kappa. Or a merman. And all he does is throw his laser trident at us. And, well, we just ride the turtle all the way to the end. So with that, I think, yeah, I'm going to make a stop here. And in the next part, we shall take on the next two stages of Let's Play Arcus Odyssey. So stay tuned. More of this special Let's Play after this.